society, a child at 5 months, if you hit the baby in the back, the baby instinctively will start looking around who hit him. Too many microphones. It's like an operation. It's like I'm having an operation in it. So a baby naturally start looking who hit him. Because why? The baby naturally know for something to occur or to come into existence must have a cause. It's a logical, rational argument. Understand? That's why this argument, by the way, is been mentioned in the Quran. Allah said the meaning of the verse, were they created by nothing? Were they created by nothing? Or did they create themselves? Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Surely they have no firm belief. So let us explain the first verse. Were they created by nothing? Nothing is not even a thing, let alone to create something else. You with me? Yes. So therefore, this is the first option, threw out the window. Did we create ourselves? That is irrational, because why? If we already exist, there's no point to create ourselves. And if we did not exist, we need something to bring us into existence. So we never create ourselves. Now look with the Quran, how Allah rationalized that He's the creator of everything. Then the Quran goes on to say, oh, you create the heavens and the earth. If you never create the universe, if the universe was not created by nothing, you never create yourself, let alone you create the heavens and the earth. What is the last option? Someone must create this creation. It's a logical argument, a rational argument. A phone.
Very good.
You like this argument? Yes, it makes sense. That's why, I always want to say, what distinguishes Islam from any idea, philosophical idea, religion, Islam goes in line with our universal knowledge. When you look, I'm not sure if you read the Quran. Have you read the Quran?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I will highly recommend you to read it. What the Quran does, Quran rationalize why Allah is the creator with a rational argument, a logical argument. Likewise, the Quran rationalize with a logical argument why Prophet Muhammad must be the Prophet of God. Likewise, the Quran rationalize with a logical argument, tangible argument, why there is a day of judgment. Okay? But before we move on to that, firstly, phone. No, normal phone. If I say this phone was made by someone who is completely paralyzed, would you accept that? You won't accept that. If it's completely paralyzed, would you accept someone who made a phone who is completely paralyzed?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. So what he needs? Ability. Power. Ability, okay. He had the ability, but he doesn't know how to make a phone. Will he be able to make a phone? He doesn't know how to make a phone.
Well, phones specifically are made by hundreds of people. Not all of them know how all the parts to make a phone. They just do their one job, right?
But all of them knew how to do the job.
They know how to do their job.
That's my point. Yeah, that's my point. So all of them had to possess prior knowledge. Like, you don't go to the company of iPhone and they're going to say to you, listen, do you know how to make a phone? No. Okay, don't worry. Bring a hammer and bring a saw and just do it for 10 years. Somehow we're going to have iPhone. Then now I'm going to ask you your qualification. It's a rational way. Likewise, you need a will. If I have a knowledge and an ability, but I don't have a will, I will never be able to make something. This is just on a smaller scale. What about our own creation? What about the heavens and the earth? That's what Allah said in the Quran. Within the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alteration of a day and night, it is a sign for people of understanding.
We don't understand.
No,
we're so separate.
No, we do understand. However, there is some people who try to manipulate us and try to cover us from the truth.
Why?
Because as we believe, without any doubt, there is a Satan there. You understand? But before we go to some Satan, there are some people for their own agenda, they want to misguide the people. They want to destroy the people. You understand? That's why Allah always said to us, utilize the tools that you have, your observation, your logical argument, your rationality, to know that there is no one worthy of worship except the creator of the heavens and the earth. And this creation must have a creator.
But you don't know there's a heaven.
No, before we go to heaven,
You don't know there is a
when I say heaven, I'm talking about sky. There is sky.
Okay, there is sky.
Yeah.
So you don't know there's a heaven.
No, we're going to come to that, if there's heaven. But we know there's sky.
Yeah.
And we know there's earth.
Sometimes.
Yes, no, all the time. All the time. Because why? As I have stated here, we have to establish universal knowledge. Universal knowledge, you have it, I have it. However, sometimes people corrupt it. And if our universal knowledge has been corrupted, then we have no certainty about anything. And that's what Allah said in the Quran. When Moses spoke to Pharaoh, he said to him what? He said that the creator of everything is Allah. And if you don't have certainty about that, you will have no certainty about anything else. That's why when the eighth,
Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm okay with being uncertain.
so okay, raping a baby is okay.
No, that's not what I said.
Are you certain?
I'm saying I'm okay with the idea that there may not be a heaven or there may not be a hell. I'm okay with that.
No, even about morals.
Well,
Are you
morals are different. Morals are how I was raised, just how you were raised differently to me.
Okay,
You
no,
know?
so-
But
so-
as long as we respect each other, we're okay. Yeah.
So are you saying morals, we hold it is okay because we've been raised upon that, or because something which was born with us?
Well, the way that he was probably raised is going to be different to the way that I was raised. But because we have like mutual respect, we don't need anything other than that.
No, I'm talking about, look.
To cover that.
No, I'm talking about-
We don't need as long as there's unity, we don't need to decide how much we believe that. I don't know, like you're saying that there is a logical explanation of how this all works, and I agree with you. There must be a little, but it doesn't matter if Christian over there is different to you, as long as we.
No,
get
no
along,
problem
right?
with that. No, you misunderstand me. There's no problem like you're atheist or agnostic, I'm a Muslim. Coexistence, we have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Rather, Islam teach me, if I see a non-Muslim being oppressed, if I see a Muslim oppressing a Christian, I have to defend the Christian. That's what Islam teach me. What I'm talking about, how can we know objectively what is right, what is wrong? That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you the question about raping the baby. Why? Because if we're not sure, if we don't have no certainty, a person might say, look, to you it's wrong, but to me it's not. Like, where you getting these morals from? Maybe your society, okay, but it's not objective. That's why one of the proofs God exists is the morals that we brought up with, that is born with us. Naturally, instinctively, we know that raping a baby is wrong, regardless if I was born Algeria or Britain or America. One brother, brother is standing. Wait a second, yeah? Do you understand my point? So my point, that is another proof that in order for us to have an objective morals, must come from the Creator. That's why when I said to you about the verse of Moses, he said, if you're not certain about this universe has a creator and should be worshipped, you will have no certainty about anything else. And this is the outcome of true atheism, as Richard Dawkins said that. Likewise, Sam Harris, you know, they know that. Because many people don't understand the true meaning of atheism. But what I'm trying to say now, what I've said so far doesn't make sense about this creation must have creator. I can, I can make it strength, I can make it stronger. How? By the prophets and the messengers. Prophet Muhammad claimed to be the messenger of the Most High, the creator of everything. So the knowledge that the creator has given him, clearly you can see that knowledge cannot come from any human being or anyone else except the creator of everything. For example, the prophecies, the miracles, likewise, we're talking about the baby, the embryo, you know, even though I don't utilize it all the time as a proof that Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet, because Aristotle knew about this stuff. However, there's many stuff he got it wrong, but the Quran got everything right about the embryo, about many things, you know. So also, for example, let me give you a prophecy that Prophet Muhammad mentioned 1,400 years ago. Prophet Muhammad said, he saw type of people getting punished. He said, one of them, he will make up a lie. He will make up what? A lie. In the morning. In the same morning, his lie will reach far east, far west. 1,400 years ago, there is no way, it's impossible for my lie to spread far east, far west in the same day that I made up the lie. Why? Because back in those days, in order for me to travel from London to Cardiff, will take me 3 days, let alone for my lie. So when the Prophet Muhammad mentioned that, people thinking, what? My lie is gonna spread far east, far west, same day. Now, make up a lie, put it on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere around the world. How man that lived in the middle of desert 1,400 years ago knew about something that we can observe. You don't have to be a Muslim to observe that. That's something which is observable to everyone. Who gave him that knowledge? The Most High. That's why he claimed. You understand? I'll give you another one. Prophet Muhammad said about, you know, interest usually, yeah? He said there will come a time when interest will become widespread. Even if you are not involved in it directly, will affect you. Now interest is so widespread. You know, when you go to Tesco, when you buy products, you are paying interest. When you go open a bank account, you are paying interest. How many that lived 1,400 years ago knew about something that we can observe it right now? The answer I give you,
So much then.
the answer is from the Most High. And from His teaching, there is only one God. And this life is a test. This life is like a bridge. One day we have to die. How many people left their houses, they never come back? You know, sister and brother, there's many things that we don't reflect upon due to our society. Death. You know, have you been Algeria or Morocco? Okay. Imagine you want to travel to Algeria or Morocco as a logical person, rational person. What you do first? You check if it's safe country. Correct? You check. Maybe it's not safe. So you check it. You check which currency they use. They use a pound, dollar. You're gonna check it. Likewise, you're gonna check you check the time the plane is going to leave. So you do your homework. You're not going to get there to Morocco. Say, you know what? When I get there, I will come to know. No, you're gonna do your homework beforehand. Likewise, we're going to die and we're going to leave this life. So logic dictates we should study while we're here. The big questions. You know, we are in a time we are not asking the big questions. Why I'm here? Well, how I got here? Why do I have to die? All these questions has been answered in the revelation that Allah, the Most High, has given to Prophet Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Noah, Jacob, and more detailed in the teaching of Prophet Muhammad. What do you think what I said so far? Does it make sense?
It's all logical.
Huh? It's logical. Yes, and that's what Islam. It goes in line with our rationality. I don't believe God became something like this, a rat or a baby. No, I believe if person asks me who is Allah, Allah describes Himself. Allah is the only one, the unique. He's the creator of everything. He was not born and does not give birth. He's self-sufficient. Everyone's in need of Him. He's not in need of no one. That's the creator I worship. You know? And I believe, as a Muslim, we believe in Jesus. We believe in Moses. We believe in Abraham. However, I don't believe Jesus was God or Moses was God. Even Prophet Muhammad, we don't pray to Prophet Muhammad. We believe all of them came to teach us about our purpose in this life. Let me ask you this question before, and sorry for taking your time.
Thank you.
Sorry for taking your time. I apologize. The last one, yeah? Imagine I say, you know what? I really like you guys. I'm a billionaire. I'm gonna give you £2 million as a gift.
Yeah.
What would you say to me at least?
Why?
No, if I said, you know, I'm a billionaire, I have too much money, I just want to give it away. I'm going to give you £2 million as a reasonable person. What would you say to me at least? Thank you. Would you remember me all the time?
Yeah, it would.
Of course, £2 million is a big money. Okay?
Yeah.
It's coming for you, don't worry. I'm going to give you £2 million. I will give you £2 million on the condition, give me your 2 eyes.
I don't know if it's a little...
It's a little deep.
Would you give me your eyes?
No, I don't think
No, God. Why? Because your eyes is more valuable than £2 million. So why we are not grateful and thankful and remember the one that gave us eyes for free? That's what Allah said in the Quran. He said, if you try to count Allah's blessings on you, you will never be able to do so. You see, the eyes that the Creator has given us, it's not our mothers who gave us the eyes, not our fathers, because when we lose our sight or we become blind, our fathers and mothers cannot give us our eyes back. So we start to go outside. Who is the Creator? So I don't have a leaflet here. If you let me give you a gift.
Yeah, I would love a gift. Thank you.
Thank you very much. No,
That's not what you promised.
oh, £2 million, sorry. So let me, who is the other one I want to give? For you, the woman here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for women. For you, nothing, brother. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. We have something for you, man. We have something for you. Yeah, no, we have.
You don't deserve eyes either.
Yeah. You know, take care very much, yeah? You look after yourself. Yeah, at the front. If you can help them, maybe get the Quran. Thank you very much for talking to me. Take care. How are you doing? You right? Muslim?
No.
Where are you from?
London.
You're from London? Where about? We're from London too, bro.
Yeah, Finsbury Park.
You're from Algeria. You're not from London, you're from Algeria, brother. That's not from London. Finsbury Park is full of Algerians, isn't it? Oh, my people, love them there. What's your name?
Linus.
Linus, nice to meet you. My name is Shamsi. Nice to meet you, Linus. How's everything? How are you doing today? Good? Yeah, good? Don't worry, man. Don't be, man. The Speaker's Corner. Welcome to Speaker's Corner. Do you believe in God?
No.
So, will you listen to what I was saying?
I came at the end.
So my argument was to them, was that we have something called universal knowledge. A knowledge of necessities. What do I mean by that? From our universal knowledge that we know for something to come into existence, must have someone that brought it into existence. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Yeah, example. Let me give you example. Imagine we're standing, someone, I look there, I see a car. I know someone must brought the car. I don't need someone to teach me that someone brought it.
Yeah.
It's not there, and by reflecting, just I give the example of the car. By looking at the car, I see there is a weight, there's a structure, there is a guideline that indicates the one made the car must be knowledgeable. Correct?
That's where I disagree, I think.
Okay. If I don't know how to make a car, can I make a car?
No.
So I have to have a knowledge.
Yeah.
So you agree then?
No, but I don't agree that.
What do you?
Well, I guess I'm pre-assuming your argument. I'm assuming that you're going to apply that to humans and life and stuff like that.
No, I'm gonna come to show you that something which is way simpler than ourselves. You understand? Because look, either you create yourself. Did you create yourself?
No.
Okay. Who created you?
My mum and my dad.
So your father and your mother gave you life.
Yes.
Let's analyze that. If it was up to them to give you a life, and they had the power to give a life, how come when you die, they don't give you a life again? They cry.
Because that's not how you give one person a life, but you can only really give someone life once.
Yeah, but it was not them that gave you life, just a means, you know? Because we know there's many fathers and mothers, they will have a child and it's dead.
Yeah.
So it's not about giving a life. Do you know who's giving a life? They make it clear to you. If I'm in the room and there's a lamp and there's a switch, if I turn on the switch and the light comes on, doesn't mean I create the light. I will just a means for the light to come on. Understand? Likewise, our fathers and mothers just a means, but the one gave us a life is someone else. You understand? That's why what I've mentioned to you, Linus, Allah mentioned that in the Quran. أم خلقوا من غير شيء أم هم الخالقون أم خلقوا السماوات والأرض بل لا يوقنون. The meaning of the verse: would they create by nothing, or do they create themselves, or do they create the heavens and the earth? Surely they have no certainty. So let us analyze this and tell me what you think about
I
it.
think this is where I disagree though. I don't necessarily think there's no God, just that I don't agree that maybe, or like I don't agree that we have knowledge of this God, or that
Look, naturally, as I've said, firstly, there's two things.